Are you looking for the next big growth market? Forget what you think you know, and let's talk about Kenya. Why Kenya? Well, this East African powerhouse is rapidly building its own Silicon Savannah. They're constructing Konza Technopolis, a massive smart city and tech hub designed to be the national testbed for digital innovation. It's not just a dream, it's a multi-billion-dollar project, signaling a massive commitment to a tech-first future. But Kenya's tech story isn't new. You've probably heard of M-Pesa, the mobile money system that revolutionized finance for millions, not just in Kenya, but across the continent. This legacy has made Kenya a world leader in fintech innovation. But it's not just about payments anymore. We're seeing explosive growth in agri-tech, health tech, and climate tech, with startups attracting hundreds of millions of dollars in funding. Today,
Africa is no longer a story of waiting. Africa is a story of rising. Today, we are not asking for a place at the global table. We are building our own.
Across Africa, something big is happening, bigger than anything the world expected.
First up, the obvious giant, fintech and payments. With its mobile-first population and the deep-rooted M-Pesa ecosystem, the demand is baked in. Think beyond basic payments. There's a huge need for digital wallets, micro-lending platforms for individuals and small businesses, and buy now, pay later services tailored for the East African market. We're also seeing opportunities in cross-border remittance services, open banking APIs, and specialized insurance tech products. If you can build a solution that plugs into this mobile money network, you have a direct channel to millions of customers. Next, let's talk about the backbone of the Kenyan economy, agriculture. Agritech is a massive opportunity cluster. Agriculture accounts for a huge part of the GDP, but there are major gaps in the value chain. This is where tech comes in. We're talking about precision farming using IoT sensors, logistics platforms that connect farms directly to markets, and critically, cold chain solutions for refrigerated transport. Other big ideas include online marketplaces for seeds and fertilizer, platforms for contract farming, and food processing facilities that add value through packaging, freezing, or drying. If you can solve a problem in the agricultural supply chain, the impact is enormous. The third major area is climate tech and clean energy. Kenya is blessed with incredible renewable resources, especially geothermal and solar, but there's still a massive demand for reliable, clean power. This opens up huge opportunities for off-grid solar distribution, pay-as-you-go solar models for rural homes, and mini-grids for communities. There's also a need for battery storage solutions, clean cooking technologies to replace charcoal, and service providers for the growing geothermal and wind sectors. For those with a green focus, developing carbon offset projects with smallholder farmers is another rapidly emerging field. Number 4 is health tech and telemedicine. Smartphone use is skyrocketing in Kenya, creating a perfect storm for digital health solutions. Imagine the impact of telemedicine platforms that connect rural patients with doctors in Nairobi. There are also opportunities in digital diagnostics, mobile health screening apps, and services that help different health record systems talk to each other. Think about affordable medical devices designed for the local market, remote monitoring tools for chronic diseases like diabetes, and tech that optimizes the pharmaceutical supply chain. Scaling primary care is a national priority, and technology is the only way to do it. Following that is number 5, edtech and skills platforms. Kenya has a very young, ambitious population, but there's a well-documented skills gap, especially for digital jobs. This is a goldmine for edtech startups. Online vocational training for coding, digital marketing, and other tech skills is in high demand. So are platforms offering micro-credentials for trades like plumbing or electrical work. We also see a need for blended learning solutions for K-12 schools, corporate upskilling platforms, and localized exam prep content for Kenyan national exams. Next up, e-commerce and logistics. As cities grow and digital payments become standard, e-commerce is booming. But it's not just about another Amazon clone. The real opportunities are in niche e-commerce like online grocery delivery or marketplaces for fresh farm produce. The biggest challenge, and therefore the biggest opportunity, is last-mile delivery. Startups focusing on efficient, localized delivery, especially with cold chain capabilities, are desperately needed. Fulfillment services for small and medium-sized e-commerce sellers and B2B marketplaces for wholesalers are also wide open. Let's move into heavier infrastructure with number 7, data centers, cloud, and SaaS for Africa. With the rise of the digital economy comes the need for data to be stored locally. This is driven by regulations around data sovereignty and the simple need for lower latency. This means there's a growing demand for local data center capacity and cloud hosting services built for African businesses. Beyond infrastructure, there's a huge market for software as a service that is tuned for the region. Think accounting, HR, and tax compliance software that understands local laws. Directly linked to this is number 8, Smart City and IoT, with a focus on Konza, Technopolis, and Nairobi. Konza is being built from the ground up as a smart city, making it a perfect testbed. We're talking about smart traffic systems, IoT-powered waste management, smart building management, and affordable smart housing solutions. Property tech is also a big one, with opportunities for property management, SaaS, and urban logistics planning software. Number 9 is a more traditional but equally important sector, manufacturing and light industry. As the East African Community Trade Bloc grows, Kenya is positioned as a regional manufacturing hub. The opportunities are vast: agro-processing for tea, coffee, and fruits, modern packaging facilities, apparel and garment manufacturing for export, and local assembly of electronics and solar products, manufacturing spare parts and building ventures in the circular economy, like plastics recycling, are also gaining traction. For the 10th opportunity, let's look at one of Kenya's crown jewels: tourism and hospitality. The country is famous for its wildlife and culture, but there's room for innovation. Think eco-lodges and sustainable tourism products, booking platforms focused on domestic travel, and services that curate unique local experiences. Digital concierge services for international travelers and tech-enabled solutions for the business events industry are also promising areas. The creative energy in Kenya is palpable, which brings us to number 11, creative industries and media. There's a growing appetite for Pan-African content. This creates opportunities for content production studios, music distribution platforms for local artists, and animation or VFX studios. Influencer marketing is huge, so agencies connecting brands with creators have a ready market. E-publishing and audiobooks featuring African authors are also an untapped niche. Number 12 focuses on health and wellness consumer goods. A growing middle class is increasingly conscious of health. This opens the door for affordable nutraceuticals, local manufacturing of cosmetics using natural ingredients, fitness and wellness apps, and organic food brands that are proudly Kenyan. 13 is a big one: construction, housing, and affordable finance. Urbanization is creating immense pressure for housing. This means massive opportunities in affordable housing projects, modular building systems that can be deployed quickly, and local manufacturing of construction materials. On the finance side, mortgage tech and innovative rent-to-own platforms can unlock home ownership for millions. 14 is logistics and cross-border trade. Kenya is a major trade gateway for East Africa. Tech can streamline this process immensely. Think freight forwarding platforms, services to digitize customs brokerage, cross-border payment solutions for traders, and bonded warehousing services for exporters. 15 is mining and natural resources, but with a focus on value addition. Instead of just exporting raw materials, the opportunity lies in services that support small-scale miners, local processing, and beneficiation of minerals, and technology for artisanal miners to work more safely and efficiently. 16 is a conditional one: oil and gas support services. If Kenya's upstream projects advance, a whole ecosystem of local supply chain, logistics, training, and environmental monitoring services will be needed. This is one to watch closely. 17 is about scaling proven models, franchise and retail chains. There's room for fast-moving consumer goods brands, quick service restaurants adapted to local tastes, and especially franchises that incorporate cold chain logistics. 18 is a universal need: cybersecurity. As businesses digitize, the need to protect data and transactions becomes critical. This means opportunities for enterprise security solutions, secure payment routing, and managed security services for small businesses that can't afford a full-time team. 19 is legal tech and reg tech. Navigating bureaucracy can be tough. Software that automates contracts, helps digitize land records, simplifies tax compliance, or streamlines regulatory filings can be incredibly valuable for businesses of all sizes. And finally, number 20, research, R&D, and testing labs. As the economy matures, so does the need for quality control. This means a demand for agricultural research services, food safety labs, clinical trial management, and product testing facilities for manufacturers. So, with all these opportunities, where do you start? If you're a startup with less than $100,000, focus on low-capital microservices like neighborhood fulfillment, social commerce on WhatsApp, or services for the creator economy. If you can raise more capital, look at fintech, agri-tech processing, or renewable energy projects. And for long-term institutional investors, property development tied to Kanza, utility-scale renewables, and export manufacturing are the big plays. Before you jump in, a few practical tips. 1, partner locally, don't go it alone. 2, validate your payment and distribution channels first. Usually, this means integrating with M-Pesa. 3, obsess over your unit, economics, and last-mile logistics. This is where most ventures fail. And finally, leverage government initiatives like Kanza, but be patient with their timelines. Kenya is at an inflection point. The combination of a young, tech-savvy population, government support, and proven innovation makes it one of the most exciting investment destinations in the world today. The Silicon Savannah is not just a concept. It's being built right now. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.